What's up, everybody? It's your coach. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't yet, please take the time, subscribe, notification bell, like button, all the classics. Let's get right into this. Austin Wallace, my man, took a chance, drove 12 hours to meet Logan Paul, didn't have a plan. It didn't go as good as he wanted to, but this is the beauty of the internet today. That even when you think you miss, because there's no failure, even when you think you don't want to accomplish what you want to accomplish, if you document it and you say your truth about the event after, good things are gonna happen. I think he posted it, TikTok, about 13 million views later. I was the first one to get him on the show, the podcast, episode 101. I know you're asking yourself, Coach, what happened to the rest 100 episodes? I'm horrible at uploading them to YouTube, the video. I'm gonna get better. But before anything else, episode 101 of the Coach HP show with my man, Austin Wallace. It's a move. I do this to celebrate the move. He's getting a ton of hate because it looks like he's asking for a hand-me-down. Dude's a welder who's working super hard to make a living, makes a good living as a welder, but welding's hard. Joint hurts, pain. It's an aggressive kind of work. Wants the YouTube life, wants the YouTube influencer life, that success, and a lot of people want. So I try to educate him on what I know about it, what I think the steps he should do. Can't control anything in this world except effort and attitude. Those are the only two things. Without further delay, my interview with Austin Wallace. Let's go.
I quit my job. No,
wait.
It's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story. I just talked to Logan Paul. I mean, like, he was just being nice, and I get it. Media, whatever. He has to be nice. Before I approached him, he was bragging about making $3 million. I make $100,000 a year. I'm 22. I do make $100,000. That's cool. And I want to act. I want to do these things. I'm having a breakdown right now. Oh, I'm sitting in the cast. I don't even know what to do. Like, I did come up here by myself. I do have family, but we're not the closest. And I don't have really close friends. You know, there's millions of people trying to do what I'm trying to do. Just watch the clip, okay?
Did the sneaking thing?
No, I didn't. I quit my job. No.
Wait,
it's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story. I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like
here?
on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak
I'm
videos.
Sorry, I just.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, I just needed to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to get a job. Like, I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 7 dances. I did like
What's
that.
Your TikTok
I did that video, you know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
Yeah, I don't.
Then why would I
need a mentor.
Why would I do that?
I want to be like. I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying.
I bet I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need
connections, and you need people be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people? Friends?
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got amigos.
I don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God. I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk, Ohio.
You're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content. Do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like, now you gotta act.
Try to make a step.
But I'm not the guy directly.
You're the guy.
No,
you're the guy.
No, bro. My team is this. Relax, bro. Relax. I'm not the guy. Like, life isn't about handouts. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm not trying to get a handout. I'm not trying to get a handout.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to work hard for a little money. No money. I don't know. I can get a job somewhere else. All I want to move to LA. And I want to be able to be part of that.
Look, I have to go. If you really are serious about it, bro, you should move to LA and just like you approached me, start making connections with every single person you meet in LA. I'm serious. That's it. I've always said this. If you're charismatic and you can talk to someone, you can make it in LA.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's my advice, man.
All right.
Brother, we're recording, bro. So in the history of my show, I've recorded 3 people on Zoom. First one was Eric Nardini, CEO of Barstool Sports. First episode. Second one was George Lopez. Maybe you heard of him.
Yes, I've heard of him.
And you're the third one, bro. So you're in good company. Okay.
So I'm not the only one.
Dude, I'm going to start all over because this is a whole different telecast. Yeah. Okay. Which is good because that way it gives you a little thing. So I'm recording. We're going. Bottom line. Let me take off this other one real quick.
Is my video good?
You're perfect, bro. Yeah, it was StreamYard. The StreamYard suck. You're perfect, dude. Your money. Okay. First of all, I'm a huge fan of anybody that takes their shot. Huge, man, because it's the hardest thing to do. It's super easy to criticize somebody, very comfortable in an air conditioning in your own home or whatever it is, and criticize anybody, especially a 22-year-old, bro. So I give you all the props in the world for that. Second thing, I'm the biggest Paul brother fan there is. I've always said this. Every time a Paul brother wins, that means the internet wins. That means we win. They're so powerful, successful, leading in what they do. I have so much respect, so much love from across the board and everything. Does that mean they don't make mistakes? Doesn't mean they're so human. But what those 2 kids have been able to do at their age, it's just crazy, man. So I have all the love and all the support for them. In your case, it's so interesting because, again, as your thing popped up today, I was like, this is interesting. I saw it. I immediately felt a lot of empathy for you because, and I hadn't seen the reaction one yet of you tearing up and crying and that stuff. But when I saw it, I was like, fuck, man, this guy took his shot, a little nervous, wasn't ready for that. We don't know how pressure that situation is till you're in that situation. I know. So that's why I had a lot of empathy for you. Once I saw the whole thing, I'm telling you, I almost thought my daughter drowned in the pool because I was like, I wanted to DM you right away to get you on right now to get your side of it. And then we talked today to see your strategy, what you're thinking, that kind of stuff. Again, when I saw the video, to me, I thought it sounded like you were some rich kid. This is how crazy it is. Some rich kid. You're like, oh, I make 100,000 a year, but I want more. And me looking at it now, if you'd have mentioned you were a welder, you'd have gained everybody's respect right there. But maybe, and we'll get into your mindset, maybe you're like, fuck, dude, I'm embarrassed to tell these guys I'm a welder because they're going to think I'm some like blue collar, like nobody or whatever, So that's why all the respect goes to you, all the props. Listen, all the prop goes to Logan too, to at least stopping and listen, because you don't have to. You could just keep going, call security, and they kick you out of there, It didn't help that you were almost like sneaking into a place that's like a security place, that stage, which always puts people at alarm, so you'll learn that, But so we talked briefly. You had moved around. You were here in Panama City, in Florida. You started welding because Pops was doing it. As you started welding, at what age did you become a welder?
I've been welding ever since I was 14 years old.
So full time, like doing it full time?
Oh, full time, 18. I was 18. I started
18, right? So as an 18-year-old, right? What led you, Austin? What led you to start looking up to guys like Logan and stuff like that?
So, all honesty, I'm going to be completely honest. I've always wanted to be in some sort of level of entertainment ever since I was young. But when I was younger, I wanted to join the STAR, the STAR program for STAR agents to go into acting when I was younger, but my mom didn't have the money. And I asked my dad, and then it was just never. I might have been able to work a little harder by myself as a kid, maybe to gain some money to pay for it. I might have been able to do it.
Is that like some bullshit thing that they do like at the mall or something?
No, it's like an acting agency. You go online and you just type it. I saw it when I was a kid and I wanted to do that. I actually want to do some kind of entertainment, go on TV, be a star, you know. That's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. Yeah. I've always wanted to. Always.
Who's your favorite actor?
My favorite actor is Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Dude, I used to give baseball lessons to a kid in Beverly Hills that his dad was the number one realtor in the world, I think.
Yeah.
And I used to give baseball lessons to that kid in his house that Tom Cruise bought for $32 million, bro.
Wow.
In Beverly Hills, man. And Tom Cruise, from whatever, the nicest dude, bro. So that's a good thing. Did you ever take acting classes or anything?
When I was in school, I did some improv. I did some improv when I was in high school.
That's fun, right? That's fun.
Yeah,
Improv is
it's fun. It's just like you just be yourself, and that's who I am. And this TikTok recently, the TikTok when I recently got into it like 2 months ago. It's been 2 months, and I'm not, I haven't been in there long, but yeah, like it's just fun. It's really fun. It's extremely
okay.
fun.
So let's talk to me as you start thinking, okay, so you're like, you have this thing, whatever. Talk to me your mindset, Austin, when you're like, okay, the Jake Paul fight is coming. I'm going to go to Cleveland. What was the mindset? Who did you talk to? Talk to me about that preparation, bro.
Actually, I was laying in bed. And I saw a video of Jake Paul. He was like, I'm getting ready for the fight. And really, I haven't been following Jake Paul and Logan Paul long. I haven't. I followed them. Of course, I've seen him online doing, when he was in his wrestling tights, jumping or running away from the midgets or, from his friends or whatever he was doing. I've seen that. But like the fight I saw when I was laying in bed and Jake was getting ready for it, I was like, you know what? That's Cleveland, Ohio. That's like next to my hometown. I'm going to go up there. He's from Ohio. I was like, I'm going to go up there. And really, I didn't have a plan. Plain and simple. I thought maybe I'd just go up there, and I didn't want a handout, but I just wanted some advice. And I did get that from Logan. I really wanted to talk to Jake Paul, but I just wanted advice.
I figured it'd be hard because he's so focused on the fight that for him to help Austin, who's never met in his life, would be a little difficult,
I know.
Now look,
I thought it's a little insane. I understand.
No, it's not that it's insane. It's just that it's the timing of it. That's all it is. So when you think that idea, right? Yeah. Do you tell anybody or you just go?
I went to work that day. So I woke up. So that night I was laying in bed, saw that, and I was like, I was thinking in my head, I was like, I'm going to make a video. And I actually made a video on TikTok. I was like, if I got these many likes, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to go follow my dreams I've always wanted to do. I'm going to go try to, chase to be a star and try to talk to Jake and Logan Paul. And, but the next day I went to work and I told everybody and they were like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm going to go up there, chase my dreams, try something to, push, shake the tree. And then they were like, you're crazy. They were like, you're insane. I was like, I know it sounds insane and it's kind of instant. And I really didn't think about it. Usually when you're trying to do something, you think about it, you plan it out. And I didn't.
And especially how far was the drive?
Oh, it was 12 hours.
So in those 12 hours, what were you thinking about in those 12 hours, bro?
I was like, I should have been thinking of if I had a window. I didn't even think I was going to have a window. It was kind of just, a leap of faith. I didn't even know I was going to have a window, but I should have been thinking about what I was going to say to him. But in that time I was driving, I was just thinking about how maybe I'm going to be able to talk to Logan or Jake Paul. And I was like, and maybe we'd just be, we'd be able to just click. I thought maybe we would just click.
We're gonna click for sure. And when you're driving, are you listening to music, podcasts? Are you YouTubing? What are you doing?
I was just listening to music. Really, I was listening
Who
to
are you
music.
listening to?
What was I listening to? I listened to Bailey Zimmerman, some newer country people.
So you're a country dude.
Yeah, I'm country.
Which is awesome, which I love country. So country is a little hard to hustle because it's like happy music, everything's gonna work out.
Yeah.
So put you in that kind of mood, life is good, or if you're going through a heartbreak, you're gonna get over it, so you're in that kind of happy space. Okay. Do you dip at all or no?
Do I what?
Dip? Do you do dip?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, I'm just checking. Okay, so you're coming down, country music, you're like the 1 hour. Jake, Logan, cool, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You pull into Cleveland. Where do you stay?
I stayed in my truck. The first night when I got there. I actually stayed an hour away from Cleveland.
Okay, hold on one second. What type of truck?
I have a 2018 Denali dually.
So you got space then, right?
Yeah, I have a big truck. Yeah, it's a bigger truck. Yeah.
So where did you sleep? In the driver's seat, the back seat?
No, in the driver's seat, laid back. Laid back.
I slept in a car for 6 months, buddy, and it wasn't no Denali big thing, whatever. Bro, I slept in a 2005, I think it was, Toyota Corolla, bro. So for 6 months. So I know the thing. But it wasn't cold that night though, right?
No, it wasn't. It was nice. It was. I was at a rest stop and I just went to sleep.
Now let me ask you a question: do you lower the windows, or do you keep a little bit, or do you keep the car on the whole time?
I kept the car on for most of the time. And then I woke up
because it's hot, right? Because it's hot and you need the AC.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, bro. When I did it, see, I thought, here's a little advice in case you do it, bro. I went to Los Angeles in January, and I thought it was like sunny California because I'd always seen, and I froze my ass off. It was like 40, 50 degrees. It was freezing, dude. So I had to keep turning on the car to have the heater on, which is not good. With the car stopped, it's not good. But that was my thing. So you slept first time, and then you drove an hour in.
Yep, I drove an hour in the morning, and then that was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. So I drove in on Friday, and then the next day was Saturday. On Friday night I slept an hour away, and then I drove in on Saturday morning, and then that's when I met El Presidente, Dave Portnoy.
Okay, but hold on. Before, what time did you meet Dave?
I met him had to have been around 12 or 1.
12. When you came into Cleveland, did you have anything to eat before or no?
No, I didn't eat anything.
So you weren't even hungry. You're like, fuck, I'm just going straight in.
I'm hustling. I'm trying to find people. I started asking people what I should do.
Who'd you ask?
I asked everybody on the street. I actually have a TikTok on it. I just asked everyone on the street, and I was just walking around asking people, what if I talk to Logan? How can I get his attention? What should I do? It's so hard to get a hold of him. What should I do? And then I was just walking, and then it had like a corner, like restaurant, and I saw Dave, and I was like, what? I was like, I'll take a picture with him. At first, I was like, I have to take a picture with him. I was like, hey, can I take a picture with you? I wasn't going to be that fan. But I was like, hey, can I take a picture? And I was like, you know what? Can I record? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, hey, I was really aggressive too, because it was the first time I ever met anyone famous. I never met. Yeah.
So you're aggressive, meaning like what? Like, what did you say?
I was like, what do you think I should do? Do you think I can talk to Jake? And then he's like, anything's possible. And I was like, I'm so glad I met you. And then I didn't want to be that fan. I should have stayed and tried to bullshit with him, but then I was like, it just didn't, it didn't click.
So hard, bro. Yeah, so hard, dude. It's so hard to do that to those people on the streets, because they're like flying in, flying out, everything, bro. Everything is so quick, man. And you got to be really prepared to, but hey, look, that led to the next one. So, okay, so now you're pumped. You're like, this is a sign. I saw Dave. This is pretty cool. What did you do after you saw Dave?
after I saw Dave, I freaked out. I called everybody. I was just calling everybody I knew. I was like, oh, I just met Dave Portnoy. I was like, oh my God. And then I made the video and I posted it on TikTok, and no one really saw it. No, it didn't really blow up or anything.
How many followers did you have on TikTok at the time?
I had 60,000. Yeah.
And that 60,000 you had from doing what? What made you pop before? Like what got?
So when speaking of the video with Logan, I totally like was biting my own tongue because I was like, oh, I dance. But really what made me blow up is older women. Yeah, I got older women like me, and then they added me. That's pretty much mostly what I had on my ad list was older women, because they liked how I looked. They thought I was handsome and all that. But yeah, I just posted stuff talking about things. That's all I did on.
Well, hold on. So older women.
Yeah.
What age of older women?
Like 30. Well, I guess 30. 30 ain't old, but 30 to like
30, 40. It's all old compared to a 22-year-old. Of course it is.
Yeah. So 30, 40.
Yeah. So
some younger girls. I mean, of course, some younger girls. I did some like thirst traps. I did and I did that little dance. I said dance because I got like 60,000 on the little dance I did that popular state.
Hold on, bro. Let me see if I can find it, because I didn't even see this shit. Hold on, bro. Where are you at?
Actually, so my very first video I got like 60,000 on. It was me talking about what if I showed up to your house and made you come. That's what I don't know if you
No way, dude. Holy shit.
That's the first video. It's freaking hilarious. Stupid.
No, it's not stupid. It made you. So that got 30. Is that the one that got 30,000?
I don't know which one that is.
Right, here's this one of you singing. Hold on, bro. This got 30. Let me make sure this. Yeah, this is you. Dude, you look good with the beard, man.
I do look good with a beard. I shaved it and got a mustache. I like the mustache.
No, I like you with the beard. I like you with the beard. Like that look there looks good, dude. Like this.
Yeah.
That's you, right? Good. Yeah. Totally different, bro.
Totally different.
Yeah, I like you with the beard. Dude, you have one here, 300,000, which is what's up? Oh, they look at the Denali here. And what's up? This one is what?
Yeah, that was a thirst trap, and that was just me walking out of the truck slow motion. But yeah,
dude, so listen, it's crazy because you got some whatever it is. There's some talent here, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, that's that. Look, one here, 500,000, and I'm sure this is after this here.
Oh, that right there blew up right away. Yeah, that blew up. That's my truck. Yeah, that's my truck
with the rims, and you dancing on it. So the women then go crazy for this, then, right?
Yeah. So I think that was mostly women. Really, I wanted to go through a different group. I wanted to get into like doing funny stuff, But that's I don't know if I'm more of a serious guy, and a lot of people think I'm serious. So
yeah, but because here's the thing that I always tell people: there's things that pop first and get a lot of attention. Sex and funny are always up there, And the good thing about that is you get the views. The bad thing about it, if it isn't you, you're not going to continue to produce it. So it's very hard to sustain it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're that guy, like the Nelk Boys, that they're that people, it's perfect because it's literally in motion, But if you're not, and you feel it's cringy, then it's like, oh, I got to do this. I'm going to look stupid, whatever. But bro, you got talent. So you're already popping, not to this level, but you're already popping. Okay. So you got some stuff going on. If we were to talk back, look how funny look how different your conversation would have gone if you would have said this on the stage. You're talking to Logan. He goes, yeah, bro. So what do you do now? I'm a welder, bro. I've been welding forever. Yeah. So what are you known for? Taking down older women. See, if you would have said that, if you think about it, right? But you think it's taboo because you're like, you're stupid, whatever. Bro, it is what it is. Or older women love me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you is that there is no wrong in this because it all comes from a good place of entertainment. There's no crimes being committed here. You're not hating on anybody. You're just saying funny stuff, bro. And hey, I bet you I'll make you come is funny to a thing. So I see all that. Okay, so Saturday, me porno, you're walking around. How do you get in the arena?
So it had that weigh-in, so it was free. So I paid for it. And
how much was the weigh-in? How much was the weigh-in?
It was only $18. It was for parking, which I didn't even park where they told me to park. So I paid $18 for no reason, but it was free. You can go in for free.
Okay.
So for the weigh-in, for just sitting in the front, you know what I mean? Sitting in the seats. So
so you're at the weigh-in. Talk to me your mindset. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about what can I do? Anything, you know what I mean? Anything to talk to one of the brothers. What can I do? So I just saw security. I didn't really see a lot of it. I saw 2 security guards and they were just sitting right in the middle. And then I literally, before the show, before anything, I went to the stage. I was right next to Logan Paul and Jake Paul's family. I was talking to them. I was talking to his friends, Jake's like team. I was talking their team, like on my Snapchat. I mean, not on my Snapchat, but on my TikTok. You'll see me talk to Jay Leon Love or whatever.
His sparring coach or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I talked to him, like there was no security around that. I was just there. I was there in the front. I was like part of it, you know. I was just there. And then, you know, when the whole show came on, and then, you know, Jake left, everyone was up on the by the stage, and I was like, I'm gonna go up there in the action. I saw Logan up there just taking pictures with people on the stage, people who have the passes or whatever. I was like, you know what? I know it seems kind of wrong, but I'm gonna go up there. I'm just gonna go up there and talk to him. I mean, I just saw my chance and I just took it, you know, just to talk to him. And then when I got on stage, I jumped on there like it was like second nature. But then I went up on there and I got up to him and I was like, hey, I gotta talk to you. And then that's when your producer, the Showtime producer, right?
Yeah.
He said, hey, how'd you get on here? And I was like, he's like, did you sneak on here? I was like, yes. I was like, yeah. And then this was before I started recording, really. And then they pushed Logan to the side. And then I was just standing there and the bodyguard was right there. And I was like, hey, Logan. And then he came over and that's when I started recording. You know, I was recording the whole thing with my hand.
You were holding now, were you hand stretched out? Was it?
Yeah,
short?
hand stretched out. And I was actually doing pretty good. It looked like someone was recording me.
Hell yeah, bro. I was like, oh, because my shoulder would have been like fucking done, bro. But you like literally, you had that spot on like really good, bro. Like literally somebody was on you. When you started talking to him, Austin, any dry mouth at all? Any nerves, like shaking of that? Or
oh man, my palms are sweating. I was just like,
and the heart was going fast.
Yeah, it was going fast, but I was trying to keep my character and I was trying to talk to him, and I felt like I was doing all right for a minute, and then it just like when he asked, "Why should I hire you?" I was like,
"You weren't prepared."
Oh, I dance. I'm 22. I didn't even think about it. No thought process whatsoever in my head. I was just blurring out stuff, you know, blowing it out. I didn't even know what to say.
You didn't even know what to say, yeah, because it was like, and he said, "What do you do?" You said, "What did you say?" Something like, "I don't know," or "I don't do anything," or something like that.
I said, "I dance." That's what I said.
I do the dance.
I do the dance. I do the dance. And then he was joking. Listen, he was definitely teasing me when he said, "Oh, you do," because I did the little motion. The stay motion, the viral stay video. And then he was like, "Oh, so you think you got what it takes." And then I should have came back with something, catch, something back at him, but I didn't. I couldn't talk shit back. I was like, shit. But I was just like, no, I don't. I was like,
hold on.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I was talking up to him. That's the thing. You can tell my voice when you talk up to somebody, and then when you're on the same level, and when you talk down to somebody. And my voice and my tone, you can tell I was like talking up to him, like he was like
He's the
you can
guy.
definitely,
Yeah,
he's
bro.
the guy.
He's
He
the
is the
Mike.
guy.
He's the guy, bro. He's the guy, and he's still so young, but he's cool. And it's like Tom Cruise. You'll never get that close to Tom Cruise unless you train his kid. You're never getting that close to Tom Cruise. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, what makes them different is they'll say hi to you. They'll say what's up. Like they're cool, but you gotta have the it's interesting, bro. And like I told you on our call, it's funny. One of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you 2 years ago here in Miami, I'm 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 with the zone. I get a zone pass, whatever, to do the press, and I do Jake Paul's fight versus Gibb. I grab Logan right before I'm talking to Logan. This kid standing there, suit on, no idea who he was. I heard his whole talk. There's a couple things I didn't like. After I interviewed Logan, awesome interview, super honest, super great. It was awesome, a lot of love. Once he left, I spoke to that guy, and it was and I go to him, I go, listen, bro, you crushed that, man. I would do this and this differently. And at the time, I'm telling you, Eric Decker had 1,500 subscribers. He's the one that did that. Remember the guy who did I'll buy Logan Paul's couch series?
I haven't seen that one. No.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago, and that's how he became like really known. But the guy's a beast. Like I saw his videos and his work, and he is a monster. Like his editing and it's really it's YouTube top caliber, bro. So I was like, wow. And he's like a James Bond kind of. He can sneak into places, and he's a monster. He's a monster. Now he's at 1 million something, and he's like with Mr. Beast, and he's the guy's up there, bro. And it's so funny. Look how life works. He wanted to work for Logan. Then Jake Paul did a thing where he was going to hire two girls to kind of join him and two guys, and Eric was one of them. And he even did a thing with how I could take Jake Paul's punch to the face. He did a video on that, you know?
Yeah.
And he ended up blowing up so much that it wasn't even worth it for him joining him, man. That's how crazy this is. That's how you got to have a lot of love for you and a lot of love for Logan to even stop in and talk to you. And everything he told you was right. Like everything he told you was 1,000% right. Like literally, like if you do this and multiply that, you're going to win. But here's the best part of everything, bro. And then I want to talk about the reaction of you and the video of you crying and how you started it, because that's a good thing to do, super vulnerable and stuff like that. The good thing about the internet now is even when it looks like you lost, you win.
Yeah.
Right? Because
silver lining, yeah.
Of course, because of the content of it, right? So take me to the car video. So that happens.
I walk straight out.
Do you feel like an idiot right away? You're like, oh my God, that went horrible, or talk to me.
He says, that's my advice. And literally, I'm going to say it, and people comment on my thing. And no, I mean, don't talk about the negativity, but they say, oh, you cry in front of people, you ain't a man. But really, it's Valorant, it's not, I didn't cry because he didn't give me the handout. I cried because it was emotional. Like the whole situation. I met a person that, is a really, amazing in the world of social media. And it just, the whole thing, I got his advice that made me, emotional. Don't get me wrong. The thing about me choking up, that made me emotional. That whole thing, that whole situation, not because he didn't give me a handout, just because I didn't give a good enough pitch. That's why I was crying in the car. I was upset. I was venting, and it just all hit me. I started crying once I left the stage, and I had to walk 2 blocks down from the movie whatever it was we were at for the weigh-in. And I was just walking my truck. I was upset. It was really tough. And
Austin, when you were talking to him, bro, being close to somebody that successful for that 30 seconds or 45 seconds, did some of that rub off on you, bro, at the time that you like it? Like, did that come into you like, bro, this feels awesome to be there?
Yeah. I've been
Crazy.
watching the video every day since, you know. I'm going every second I can. I watch the video, you know, him telling me move to LA, and I want to move. Like I want to make a whole plan on it, you know, what to do to go out there, what I should do and accomplish. But you know, it's just I'm just trying to figure out my best move for myself right now.
Dude, I think this is what I think. I think the play is, what do you love to do? With, at the same time, what are you getting attention for? Right? And then how can you spin because the positive of all this, you got a video with 9.5 million views, bro.
It's at 10.6, I
So
think.
10.6 it'll be in 20 minutes, right? So
Yeah.
you got juice now, bro. You know what I'm saying? How long you have it, nobody knows. What you do with it, nobody knows. There's only two things in life you can control, Austin: your effort and your attitude. And you put effort in. All of a sudden now you're editing. How did you learn how to edit?
I just YouTube. I was editing, and really, it's not the best editing in the world.
No,
but,
it gets to listen. When I started popping off, people promised me. I told you, people promised me they were gonna help me edit. I had to go to the Apple store, bro, for way longer than probably when I'm editing on iMovie, and I'm still editing on iMovie. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you that you have winner qualities, because these people that are up on a level, they have the best editors in the world, man, just popping out content left to right. The fact that in a job that you're doing, which sucks physically, because like you said, bro, your joint, where in your joints hurts the most?
I mean, every day when I wake up, my arms are cracking, my back is aching, you know, my knees are like, you can hear them, like it feels like they're breaking. It's bad. It's real bad. And I'm only 22 years old.
And you're a baby, bro. Yeah, by the time you hit 30, you're not gonna be able to walk, bro. So
Exactly.
so let's think about this. Let's play this out together. So we're here, we have this opportunity. Has anybody reached out to you other than me? Anybody reached out to you in a positive way? In a positive way.
You're talking about like big
opportunities. No, I'm talking about like opportunities, like as any company, any person to collaborate, anything.
Yeah, a lot of people want to collaborate. People that are like have like, you know, 10,000. You know, they want to collect. A lot of people. Yes, a lot of people.
People that have 10,000 what?
Like 10,000 followers. You know, on TikTok.
No. We're not doing that.
But okay. there is a guy. His name's Hunter. No, wait, Cameron Hardy.
Okay.
Cameron Hardy. He's verified on TikTok. I don't know much about him, but he reached out and he wanted to do a Zoom call. Recently we made a whole thing about it. We have emails and stuff about it, about us trying to make a date and time, but I don't really know much about him. He said he needed some people on his management team and on you know, his media team. He needed somebody, you know, he needed some people. He's always looking for new people. That's what he said. And you know, he messaged me. He's verified. I don't know much about him. He's a singer. I know that. I tried doing some research on him, but I don't know much about him. I can't really find much. But
okay, so it's only that dude, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. It's yeah.
So because the only two things we can control is effort and attitude, right? If you were to do, because you can dance and you got funny, and I think your niche is the country thing. If I'm looking at it, it's like country guy. That's
it's funny. Sorry to interrupt.
No, interrupt me. I don't give a fuck. Go.
I was out of my element when I was there because I wanted to be part of. I think that's why no one really said much to me when I was there, because of the fact that I had joggers on and I had some, you know, some nice shoes on, and I had like, you know, nice, you know, a nice, you know, I didn't have country look, so I was out of my element completely, honestly. But I mean, I liked it, but that's not me, you know. That's not me.
Do you rock a cowboy hat and all that or no?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes
I'd wear one.
I think that's your play, bro. I think something in that. So let's talk about What in that world, what do you like? Because if I tell you, okay, if you're acting, what kind of acting do you want to do?
Okay, so acting wise, I'd love to do action, of course. I love to do that. And I'd also love to do some like comedy. I'd love to do that with skits. Like little skits, even if it's like
Of course.
YouTube, like off what's that comedy on YouTube? You know what Key and Peele play on? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know who that is.
Comedy Central. Is it Comedy
Okay.
Central?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but some little skits or something. Or maybe I just be an extra. I mean, but
No, I'm not gonna be an extra. No. You're not an extra. You're not an extra. You don't need to be an extra, bro. So I've had Andrew Schultz on my show. You know who Andrew Schultz is? One of the best. He's probably the best comedian right now. Internet, everything. He did.
What's his name?
Andrew Schultz. He did the thing on Netflix. Andrew Schultz Saves America.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that one.
He's a beast. He's a beast. And what's missing, I think, in you is that you're not, everything you're talking about is 1990s and not today. So I think the opportunity is going to come in you doing, I love the vlog, and I like the idea of you collaborating with people to do funny skits. Now, the skit can be you all of a sudden asking for a job for 50 people. Ask a firefighter, ask a lawyer, ask a nun, ask this, ask that. Another funny thing is, I got no friends. Would you want to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend? Going to kid, hey, do you want to like record? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think playing on that interview in your personality, I think that is going to play because there's only so many times you can repost Logan. Before it's like, all right, whatever, but you already had views before and that one video is really making you pop. I don't think so you're in Georgia now. How many days a week do you work?
I work. I could work every day if I wanted to. I can get Sunday off, and it's mandatory.
Sunday. Yeah. Okay. So how many days a week do you work now?
6.
Do you have a lot of bills?
Yes.
Why do you have a lot of bills?
I'm not rich.
Well, what's up with the bills? Talk to me. What are you paying?
I pay a truck payment, obviously.
That's okay, but that's not too much.
Yeah. And I pay insurance. Truck payment, phone, rent.
But the rent there is because you split it with 3 people. How much do you pay rent?
Oh, I pay $500 in rent.
Dude, that's buddy. If you're making $100,000 a year, right?
Yeah. I mean,
you're crushing it. So here's what I would do. I sit down. I got this attention. I love your way of attacking and what you're attacking now. Post a thing. I love that you looked at negative comments and you're like, you know what? Fuck it. This was right. And when I talked about this, when I called you, Jake kind of had a little negative thing about it, and you rolled with it. It was right. And I like that he did that a lot, man. Because we get we're men and we don't like to look stupid.
Yeah.
And if it ain't, and people are hating, you don't cry. Listen, bro, let me tell you, man. The more vulnerable you are as a man, especially in 2021, the more you're gonna win in life, bro. These dudes that are tough guys, whatever, that doesn't exist. Trust me. Love that you did that. If you ask me what I would do the rest of my life, is what I'm doing right now, bro. It's 10 o'clock. It's about to be 11 o'clock in Miami. I'm not going to pay $1 for this, right? But the fact that I could maybe help you feel better about yourself and give you some clarity, to me, is priceless. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I found that.
Right? I like that.
Take some time. For you, what would make you happy, bro?
What would make me happy?
Yeah.
It sounds kind of selfish.
Don't say it, bro. Who cares? My thing is my thing. Who cares?
It's bad. It's really bad. It's actually kind of toxic. I like attention. I do.
Listen. We all like attention, but what can we do to turn something that Now, it'd be bad if you want to have attention to be a dictator, right? It'd be bad if you want to have attention to spread hatred, but maybe you want attention for girls. That's normal. Maybe you want attention to have a badass house, bro. That's normal. That doesn't make you have ambition, man. So that's not negative.
My mindset, my whole life, and this is what people, and it kind of hurt when people say I'm looking for handout. I've always hustled in the welding world for jobs. And I don't know how I work nuclear, so I work on a nuclear level. So that's like one of the highest grade welders. That's one of the best welders out there, weld nuclear. Everything's QC'd, everything's field weld. You know, you don't know those terms, but everything's like verified.
Yeah, no, but you know why they said that? You know why they said you want a handout? Because you're a good looking dude. And it looked like, I'm telling you, like the way you looked on the thing, it looked like you were some like Wall Street, like investor kid. That's like, yeah, I make 100 grand, but like that's a bad perception. That's the reason why they're saying that. The minute you to throw in welder there, the amount of respect that people would do, I would even do a video. This is what I do every day, and try it at work. Do the camera thing so you don't get fired, but do a camera and you hitting that thing and you talking about stuff, because once people see the real you, and if you do it with comedy, and if you show more of yourself in an organized way of just stuff that you do, and then you could do videos to like, listen, man, some people thought that I was an investor. Listen, man, I wake up at 6 o'clock and then you do a little video. I wake up at 6 o'clock.
I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to work out.
Get the fuck out of here. So work out at 3 to be in the plant. Bro, it's fucking crazy, right? Yeah. So let's do this. How long do you think you can continue to do this?
Welding?
Yeah.
I'm giving myself a year.
I'm
giving a year because I'm going to build my money, and I'm going to, because I'm not rich. I make 100,000. I know like to people, some people, yeah, that's a lot, but like in my mind, nothing, I just want more. And it's just, I just want more. I want to be able to be on a different level. And it's just, I hate when people say, man, that's, no, like my parents only, I'm sorry. It's just like,
no, but they didn't know you were making it welding. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm welder, but I mean, it's hard work. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's hard. Fuck it, it's hard. Yeah. Okay, so let's map this out. So we're giving it a year. This is what I think you should do, bro. And then any questions you have for me, I want you to ask me. I think you come up with a plan of attack of who you want to be.
Oh, you know what I really want to do?
Go for it.
I want to go up to people and do funny stuff. I want to, like, Angry Picnic, Angry Picnic?
No, but it's almost, you know who the Nelk Boys are?
I don't know who those are.
You'll love them. The dude that they
interact with people. They go up to people and they do funny shit.
Bro, these guys come and they filled this is one of the funny things and now they blew up. But they're the people that announce they came out with their own seltzer called Happy Dad. Have you seen the advertising for Happy Dad?
I think so, yeah.
These guys, they're crushing it, bro. And one of the funny things they do stuff like, so they filled their car up in the trunk with Coke cans, right? Yeah. With ice and whatever, and they put it in the trunk. And they pull up in a block, busy street, whatever, and they park the car and they start telling people, hey, you want some Coke? You got any Coke?
Yeah.
I'm selling Coke. So what happens? They tell the cops actually come, pull them over or stop them. The guy's like, oh my God, guys, there's Coke in the back. They get arrested, handcuffed, everything. Police officers open the trunk. They look at it and it's Coke cans. And they're like, oh, whatever, right? Then if that's your thing.
Yeah, I'd like to do something like that.
Another thing you could do, since you got the older women crowd, bro, go to one of these bars there outside with a camera, hey, and just and create content on that too. Because let me tell you how I try to look at myself. And where I'm very similar to you is I got greatness inside me on a lot of things. And it's different. I'm double your age. So if I don't play this the right way, I'm in right down the street for misery, because I got family, I got a gorgeous wife, and I'm not just playing it by myself. You know what I'm saying? I have people that depend on me. I got a about to be 3-year-old and about to be 1-year-old.
Yeah.
This is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
But I originally, once I saw what I wanted to do, is I wanted to be a speaker. So
Yeah.
I started speaking for free, just like I'm doing now, telling people my story, right? Then I said, wait a minute. I signed with Rawlings. You heard of baseball? You know baseball?
Yeah.
You heard
Yeah.
of Rawlings?
Yeah, Rawlings, I've heard of that.
Okay, so hold on. All right, bro. You see that logo right there?
Yeah.
All right. That's the Coach HP logo. See Rawlings glove right there?
Yeah.
See the logo there?
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Right? So I became the first person, influencer, whatever you call me, to sign with Rawlings.
That's awesome.
And how I did it was, I started reviewing bats that my kids were using. So I was giving baseball lessons here in parks, here in Miami. And I started to notice, and the kids were like 5, 6, 7 years old, that there was this bat that Rawlings had called the Prodigy. It was this like fluorescent orange bat, bro, that came with a warning that said, danger, this bat can kill players, umpires, coaches. It was like a beast. And Austin, that bat had made this little ding sound and it would mash, bro. So one day, as I felt, because I go, I'm not going to be the last guy in a cage giving baseball lessons at 50 years old, like these guys that are miserable in the sport. And I go, I can't do that. So my savior was the camera. So I don't have the lens on it. So I got a Canon 80D. I know nothing about any of this stuff. And bro, and I put a camera on myself right before my lesson. And I started to speak, right? When I first started to speak, I was like, and I'm known as Coach HP. When I first started to speak, this is why the repetition is important. The camera would turn on. Hey guys, Hector here. Hey man, the HP, whatever, right? But as I started to watch Logan, other people talk, whatever, Logan would be like, what's up, Logan? I was like, oh, I like that. What's up, Jake Paulers? Oh, cool, but I'm not an HPer. I'm not HP gang. But then one day as I was talking, it hit. What's up, everybody? It's your coach. I'm here with my man, Austin. We're throwing it down Wednesday night. Who cares? 9.5 million in the morning, 10.2 million at night. We're making moves. We're sleeping in cars. We're going hard. We're doing our thing. Sky's the limit. That's me. But it took me the reps to get there. See what I'm saying? So you right now, first podcast, awesome. Bro, 50 podcasts, you're going to be a completely different guy. 50 more TikToks, you're going to be a completely different guy. The problem is you can't let attention or you thinking that you got attention hold you, because if you would have known that 10 million people were going to watch you get rejected on stage, you don't go on stage. You go, fuck, I don't have my beard. I don't have this. I don't have my hat. You doubt it, you know? So I looked at it I did that. And then I go, whoa, wait a minute. I convinced Rawlings to let me do the Gold Glove Awards and interview people. And I had never interviewed anybody in my life, but I interviewed people. And then that got me to the boxing fight. And then that got me to more things, to more things, to more things, to more things. And then now that got me that I could grab anybody and interview them on the street like nothing. But that's my passion. So, and I can create content on that. So we got to find in Georgia, wherever you're at, because you're in Georgia, right?
Yeah, I'm in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia.
Girls, older comedians to do skits. That's, I think, the move now to, and that'll calm your comedy edge on TikTok skits. Bam, bam, bam.
It's just the only thing I don't know is the editing part mostly, but I want to learn.
Learn, bro. You learn like what you're doing now, but you did a vlog. You got it, bro. And you did editing good on TikTok. Because that's easy. You already got the hardest part. The now you got to do is you got to just find people and write it out and do content. Look for other comedians. Look for the people close by. Don't worry about LA right now unless somebody big wants to bring you out. And hey, call in sick that day and you're going. But till that happens, you are nonstop creating content and everything because you don't know what's going to stick now. And what I would do is I would create content that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Without worried about likes, views, anything like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What questions you have for me, my man? Talk to me.
My question would be, well, so you do you travel at all?
Yeah.
So you travel all over, or you're
Dude,
in Miami?
I just got back from San Diego. I was in Petco Park for Rawlings interviewing the top 40 players in the country for the All-American game.
Awesome.
Right? I was in Atlanta last November because my boy, you know who Jesse Itzler is?
I do not know who that is.
Jesse's
I don't know much about. Is that baseball? I don't know much about.
No. He's an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay.
Runner guy. He used to own Marquis Jet, used to own Zika Water, married Sarah Blakely from Spanx. You heard of Spanx?
No.
So it was a big deal, right? Billionaire couple. They own a part of the Atlanta Hawks. And I was speaking with him because I had him on my show and I went to help out. He has a camp that does really well. It's called Build Your Life Resume. And I went to go help him out over there. You know who Gary Vee is? You know the guy? Real famous dude and so
entrepreneur,
super successful entrepreneur, the best guy in the world. So pretty much my claim to fame is I've envisioned stuff and then it's happened.
Manifested it, yeah.
In my brain. I've envisioned all this, right? It's just the world has to catch up to me. And I have extreme patience because luckily, knock on wood, I'm not welding.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm impatient.
because you don't understand how rare it is what you're trying to do. And you don't have years of experience behind you. So I knew, just like when I wanted to act, I go, this is going to be hard. Because as you ask so many people, this is hard. And you have no idea how hard it is to create content like these Paul brothers have done every single day to come up with. It's the hardest thing in the world, bro. It is so hard. And it's the same thing over. And to be excited on camera and to do this, it is hard, man.
Yeah.
And unless you talk to the 1%, like I'll give you an example. Before I interviewed Logan, I interviewed Big Mike. You know who Big Mike is? Mike Malak.
Yeah.
So I got Big Mike right before he started dating Lana. Like he literally brought Lana Rhodes to Miami to that thing. And I said to him and I have it recorded. I go, you're going to be the guy you're going to be the guy for 2021. The new guy that's going to make it's going to be you. Because I saw everything that was happening around him. I saw the impulsive. I saw him come up with the night shift. I saw him change his vlogging style. That coincidentally, Logan told him, don't stay in the house because he was preparing for a fight, the fight with a KSI, and he didn't want any distractions. So this is the irony of life. Big Mike gets kicked out of it. Pretty much, he goes to stay with other people, and he starts vlogging with other influencers.
Yeah.
That changed everything, but it was that circumstance, right? So you right now, the more you use your regular life to create content, content doesn't become work. The more documentation of what you do, it doesn't become work because you're just literally doing what you're doing now. You put on a camera and you go.
Record. Yeah.
Fucking record and you put it out there. And are you the best editor? No. But you know what you're doing? You're in the fucking race, bro. And as long as you're in the race, history has shown you in the last 72 hours that you can completely crush it.
Absolutely.
As long as Austin, you don't get in your head, bro.
Yeah.
Because these 1%ers have been doing it for a real long time, man. In the baseball world, everybody wanted to play like Bryce Harper. You know who Bryce Harper is?
Yeah, no.
In baseball?
I know.
You know,
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. You're like, I know George Washington. So
George Washington.
if you take Babe Ruth, right, bro, you talking about a guy so ahead of his fucking time that it'd be great to imitate what you can of Babe Ruth. You can't imitate his swing because nobody was stronger than that guy. You can't imitate his drinking because you can't imitate his personality because the guy was like Santa Claus. But you could imitate the work ethic that these guys put in.
Oh yeah.
Right. So if you were able to, in one day, because you put yourself in the right place, to get Portnoy and to get Logan Paul, two of the most sought after people ever to talk to, right? Think about what you can do when you put a goal to talk to 10 people in the right place, right? And Atlanta is a great place to. How far are you from Atlanta?
Like 2 hours.
Where you're at now is a great place to start because there's so many people there and you could get your reps in. So by the time you ever go out west, you have more confidence. Because right now you got confidence to do TikToks of dancing on top of a car, which everybody else is like, whoa, that's the stupidest shit in the world. You're like, fuck this, I'm owning this, right? Or you have confidence. Think about that. Tell people, hey, you want to come? Reach out to me. I'll make you come right now. That's fucking confidence, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, I think I can make you come. You know, you're like, you want to come? Come right now. Just text me. I'll be there. So, and OnlyFans, who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Because the goal isn't to be, you can't try to be like anybody because that's where you fail. I think the goal is to try to imitate. Why is Drake the best? Because that guy is known for not stopping. So it's literally song after song after song after song after song. And what happens when you get that hot, then everything's a hit.
Yeah.
It's like with Logan, like I told him, I go, listen, bro, you are the most underestimated guy with the power you have. This is before he did what he did with Pokemon. He literally changed the whole Pokemon game. Now he's doing it with NFTs and he did it with boxing and they're doing whatever because they're already there. You're not even close. You haven't even got a uniform yet, bro. In experience. But you got a ticket already. You skipped the whole line because you're in the millions. See how this works? You can't fuck up being stuck trying to be somebody you're not or trying to chase any of these people.
Is the vlog smart though? Everything
is smart. I love everything is smart. I keep, as long as you're getting your rest and you're not going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
As long as it's my third vlog today, and it was a rough one, but I did it.
Of course, but then they're gonna get even worse, right? But vlog is good. Podcast is awesome. Dancing on TikTok's awesome. Everything you do now is awesome. And the
I just need to think of better content though.
No, not better content. You just need to be more you.
Yeah.
Apparently, how come you didn't tell people, hey, if you want a haircut, DM me, I'll give you a haircut. You think you're a good haircut guy? You think you're a good barber?
Absolutely not.
Do you think you can make chicks come?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? You don't gotta. So that's that. See, that's what you gotta lean into, bro. What comes naturally to you. It's funny we said what comes. What comes naturally to you, Austin, is what you gotta fucking do, bro. And not fucking think. Just do that, and don't worry about. Or people are not gonna like me. Just do, bro. Just do. Because already you're not PG. Because if you got popular talking about making women come, you're at a different level, right? So Disney's not gonna come after you for that. But bro, you understand that Ice-T, the rapper, is on mainstream television when that guy, do you know who Ice-T is?
Yes, I know who ST is.
Ice-T put out 20, 30 years ago a thing called Cop Killer, and it was the most, that guy got banned by everybody. And now he's on network TV like if he's like the Fonz or something. It's just crazy, right? Because time and in this country, and it's forgiving, bro.
Yeah, I might be fighting Logan Paul in 10 years.
you never know, dude. You never know. You laugh, but you never know.
No, definitely, I believe it. I'm not even fronting about it.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're a fighter, maybe you're boxing. You're like, fuck, dude. You know what? I give you a number. You hit up Dave. Like, do I want to be in Rough and Rowdy? This is who I am. You know what Rough and Rowdy is?
No.
That's the boxing tournament that Barstool has.
Oh, really? They have a boxing tournament?
Yeah, bro. You know Pac-Man Jones is the football player?
Yeah, I know that.
He just fought their big guy. That was their headliner in the thing. Yeah. And they pay the fighters. Bro, you have enough attention now that you can do that if that's what you want to do. See what I'm saying? There is no limits because you're like you're in decent enough shape. All you got to do is train, and you got the story, and you got this, and see, you have a story now, bro. The biggest mistake you can do is run away from that story.
Oh, I'm not running away from nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So all the negativity, don't worry about that. And bro, attack, dude. Fucking attack. What else? Talk to me. What else before I let you go? Any other questions?
When are we gonna do it? Person to person podcast?
Soon, bro. Soon. That's I'm not worried about that. What I want you to do is, to me, having this saved my life because see, what you don't know about acting is when I was in Hollywood, even though I'm good at making connections, bro, and I had real good connections, you're at the mercy of them. So they have to do the movie. They have to cast a guy that I fit the mold, whatever. But with this and the internet, bro, you're literally putting up content every day, man. So
I do need to get a camera, which I can. I know somebody with a Canon.
Yeah, bro. No, get whatever. Get every other YouTubers now are using the Sony A2, whatever. But you can use your phone, bro.
That's what I've been using. Yeah.
Fuck that. Listen, you gotta keep your life expenses because remember, you only got a year left, bro. And if you could go to wherever you're gonna go or whatever, or give a year, because you could weld for you could always go back to welding.
Yeah.
Especially that nuclear thing that you're doing, whatever. Nobody's doing that, right? Yeah. But this thing is now it's your time to give it a shot. And fucking if you fail, bro, you did it, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm 42 years old. I'm so happy that I tried everything I tried and I did everything I did. And I got stories to tell.
There's no failure. I'm not gonna fail though. I'm not gonna fail.
No, there isn't. There is no failure. But what I'm saying, if it doesn't hit at a certain time, let's say you're 30 and you're like, fuck, bro, I gotta go back to welding. You know how much good stories you're gonna have, bro?
It's gonna be good stories.
I had a hoodie that I sold of mine with my logo that said there is no failure. Have it here, right? Because you can't lose because you learn from everything. So the move is one day we'll do it face to face. You got to start looking at what do you want to talk about other than making girls come, which is work.
Yes.
Dancing, kind of Chip and Dale, sexy guy.
I just go up to famous people and ask to get a job.
Ask for famous people to get a job. That's another one. Another thing I wanted to talk about before you let you go, you mentioned the friends thing, bro. And I could relate a ton of you with that.
That was misunderstood also because I was just, like I said, I wasn't processing stuff. So I meant there's a lot of fake friends out there. I have a lot of fake friends. I have some real friends, but not many, barely none. And when I said no friends, I guess I was lying, but I didn't mean it that way. I
No, but
was
that's how
just,
you felt. That's how you felt.
yeah.
And what do you think makes a good friend, bro?
A good friend is loyal. You can trust them. If you call somebody and they will try, or if they can't, they will try anything they can to help you out. That is a friend, I think. Somebody that no matter what, they're there for you. They have your back. That is a friend to me. That is a friend, 100%.
And that's hard because, bro, if you listen, bro, if you look at everybody, man, everybody's in their head.
It's all about them. It's all about them.
Everybody's about them. And I try to be, and I try to be the first guy that makes everything about everybody else, bro. And the only time I tell you about myself is to give you stories of like, fuck, really? Oh yeah, bro, this happened to me, and this happened to me at Leonardo DiCaprio's house. That I tried to be this guy and I got popped. I used to tell people that I played for the Yankees when I was in LA. Yeah. No, I played for the Yankees, but I got injured and I fit the ball. I'm tall, I'm Latin, I'm Cuban. I got the whole baseball thing. And what happened was the wrong guy Googled me and exposed me to the group, and that was it, right? But what would have been cooler if I was man enough at the time to sit there and tell people, you know what, man, here's my story. I'm living in a car. Obviously, it sucks because I'm freezing. But you know what? I came here to ask. I think I got a shot. And whatever. Bro, one of those guys might have said, you know what, dude, stay with me, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Opportunity. Yeah.
If I could tell you anything, bro, is try to stick to the truth as much as you can. Obviously, in the content world, you're going to have to edge it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I own up to it, bro. I own up to it. Last question, dude. What else can I help you with? Last question that comes to your brain.
Actually, I don't know much about your baseball career. You were a baseball player, right?
Biggest failure in the history of Miami baseball, only because all I did my whole life was play baseball from the age of 3 till when I stopped. My dad, who's Cuban, and I'm Cuban, obviously, is obsessed with baseball, but he was more obsessed with peacocking me as a baseball player and my skills. Like, oh, look how good I am. Look how I trained this guy. I think at the age of 3, every time I would fail, he would beat the shit out of me. Close fist.
Yeah.
He became known for that. And it sucks because my dad, Austin, my dad prepared me for everything in life except to deal with him.
Right.
They are crazy. Like the dude put me in adversity camp, bro. So there's nothing anybody could do to me that I'm like, don't worry, I can handle this. But except to deal with him. And as he beat the shit out of me in front of everybody, my mom didn't do anything. I have a sister, obviously, she didn't do anything. And when he hit them, the times he hit them, me, instead of being a man and being able to defend them, I was just so happy he wasn't hitting me. So I'm like, fuck, man, which sucks. But so when I hit high school and I grew and I started to get attention from chicks, I didn't know how to place that attention the right way. And how I took it out on my dad and how everybody was, I took it out on the baseball field and I wanted to hit like somebody who I wasn't. Like instead of being myself and trying to be a contact hitter, I wanted to be a home run guy because I wanted to be flashy and I wanted to be Mr. fucking cool guy and I want to be like Deion Sanders and pop and whatever, and I wanted to impress people. And what I learned now is the more I lean into that I'm the son of a guy that worked blue collar for Pepsi, stocking shelves in supermarkets for 30 years. My mom was a housekeeper. Then she took care of kids. Used to clean houses, took care of kids. And I went to public school my whole life, bro. And I wanted to be a private school guy, elite guy. I wanted to be like some rich dude there that had that vibe. And I was more public school than you can believe, bro. I didn't even have a car in high school. That's how
I was a
much
public school person too.
that's how much of a I used to take the yellow bus, dude. Okay. And senior year, my mom used to take me to school, right? In like this 1985 Scarface Cadillac that they rolled with in the 80s. And what sucked about everything was that I was a good guy. I was positive, but I didn't understand that the swag that I had, I didn't know how to place it. So I rubbed people the wrong way. And the only way I knew how to peacock was, and I started taking steroids really young, like probably as a freshman or something. I'm 6'2". So I was jacked with like a 6-pack. And the way I would peacock was getting chicks. Because I've never done drugs before. I've never drank alcohol. I mean, that was an alcoholic. So my peacock move to show you how cool I am was girls.
Girls.
And yeah, I was getting
I
girls.
love girls. I love
But it was not even the loving of the girls, but it's to show you, Austin, that I'm the man. Look at what I can pull.
Yeah.
And it became that thing, which there's no reason for that, man. If you're a winner, you're a winner. You don't need to brag about that. You don't do anything, So my baseball career got ruined because all I did was try to be somebody else. And I sucked in high school. I did horrible. And in college, I showed a little bit of talent, but then it just sucked, bro. So the sport I ran away from my whole life is how I maintain my family now, man. And it's what opened every single door for me. It is a sport that I hated, bro, which is baseball. So every time somebody tells me no, I go, okay, I'll keep going. And I'll keep going. And I'll leave you with this. When I started, people who I knew hated on me. Just like you're getting right now.
Oh, God.
Like, look at this fucking guy, whatever, from people which is sucks, man. Because if somebody knows you, they're like, fuck, man, this guy's from my town. They should support you, whatever. It's the reverse, right? That's number one. Then people I don't know started hating on me. Like bad. And all I'm doing is helping kids. Listen to me. All I'm doing is for free. I'm doing what I'm doing with you now, helping people 1,000 DMs a week. Then the hardest part was I had famous people of power, people that can really change my life at the time, look me in the face and be like, oh, yeah, man, we're going to do this, and that. And I think you're the next guy and blah, blah, blah. And then, buddy, crickets and amnesia. But something happens if you believe in God, the universe, whoever you believe in, that once they know you're not going to quit, once God, the universe, whoever you believe in, once they're like, ooh, this guy's not going to quit. Never. And he's trying his best and he's using his little thing that he's got right now, which is a big deal, bro. You've accomplished. I've never accomplished that. I've never had 1 million view on a thing, That's a big deal, bro. I don't care for what it is. So you should be very proud of yourself, bro. That's the last thing. A lot of 22-year-olds look at what they don't have. It's like weird. You're like cocky in one way, but very insecure in another way. Look at what you do have, bro. Great set of hair, good looking dude, great eyes, great knowing how to bust your ass and work. And bro, you took a fucking risk that a lot of people don't take, bro. And then you had the balls to post about it, right? So you should be so proud of yourself, bro. And how you help yourself is not by bullshitting yourself, but it's by giving yourself love, man. So every night, before you go to bed tonight, after you shower and do the whole fucking thing, sit there and go, you know what, Austin, dude, I'm proud of you, man. I'm fucking proud of you because, bro, you did it. You fucking did it. You put us in place. Now we're going to do this together. And every night, as long as you got the right effort and the right attitude, bro, say, you know what? We tried, man. We moved to LA. We went up to 7 people. We got rejected by 7 people. We went back to welding. But we're gonna go back next month and we're gonna do it again, bro. If you could do that, bro, sky's the limit, man. You'll never stop.
Again and again, no matter what, whatever it takes, excuse me, whatever it takes, doesn't matter.
That's the move, bro. Who's your favorite country music person?
I like Luke Combs, man. Luke Combs.
Here's a funny story, buddy. Last story. I got stories for days. So the nightclub that I worked at was called, they closed, it's called Hyatt in the Bellagio in Las Vegas. You heard of the Bellagio Hotel?
Yep.
Okay. So I land in a nightclub there as a promoter bringing girls to the club at 31 years old, which is old for Vegas. Bro, in about 3 months, I become the number one producing guy in the club of girls and then of clients. So I move up and I become the guy in the nightclub, dude. And another thing is you got to know your weaknesses. And like I told you, my thing was girls and the peacocking of using of girls and hooking up with girls in places that in places that I shouldn't, like in the workplace. Like the number one mistake barbacks, bartenders would do is they would hook up with girls in the club, like the servers, bartenders, because they're super attractive. It's Vegas, it's this whole thing. And that causes a disaster in the workforce because nobody's really looking to settle down. And all of a sudden you're hooking up with this girl and then you have a customer comes in that you want to hook up and it becomes a disaster, bro. So I had done that before a lot. And I go, I'm not doing this again. So I made all the servers like they were my sisters. So I would give them advice and talk to them. And we had this one girl that worked for us named Brittany Kerr. And Brittany was from North Carolina. And she had been a Bobcat cheerleader. And Brittany, when she first came to Hyde, blonde girl was getting attention from everybody, bro. All the customers, everybody's like, wow, who's this girl? Who's this girl? And then all of a sudden, like after some time passed, she was awesome, such an amazing girl. I saw her, she got her real skinny, like super skinny. And one morning, because it was after the thing, we have what's called the EDR, the employee dining room. And we sit there and we eat. You know, we're sitting and I sit with Brittany and we talk. Brittany Kerr, what's going on, girl? What's up? And she's like, oh, Hector, I'm going through this. And I go, talk to me. What are you going through? I go, you can talk to me. What's up? And she goes, listen, man, I've been dating this dude, hooking up with him who is married. Now he's not married anymore, but he's super famous. And he wants me to move to Tennessee.
Shit.
I go, fuck. I go, what does the guy do? He's a singer. He's a country singer. And I was like, oh, shit. But the problem is you can't leave a Vegas job that you're a server at a place because you make really good money.
Yeah.
And this guy's a superstar. So I go, Brendan, do you love this guy? You like him a lot? He said, yeah, I love him. I like him a lot. I go, okay. Tell him that, listen, I would love to be with you. But here's my situation. Man, I'm at an age right now where I can't leave. And she was like, I think your age, maybe a little bit older. We were like 24, 25, 26 at the time. She goes, I can't. Tell him, you can't leave this job to go over there. Because what if, and you have no guarantees, what if you get rid of me and I lose this opportunity with her? I go, listen, tell him to marry you. If he's that serious, tell him to marry you. Bro, and you know who the guy was? Who the guy is? Jason Aldean, buddy.
Jason Aldean.
And she married him, and they have kids together and the whole thing.
That's crazy. You knew her.
See what I'm saying?
Have you ever talked to her? Have you ever?
No, not since. But hey, one day she can sit there and say, right, that at the employee dining room at the Bellagio, I told her, I said, go for it. And then I have the privilege to share that story, man, because it's not about us. You feel like you have the world on top of you right now. The minute you don't make it about you and you make it about whatever cause you're fighting for, it changed your whole life, bro.
Absolutely.
Because you see how strong we are when we fight for a cause versus fighting for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think you right now, bro, if I get a vibe off you, you're fighting for vulnerability, man. And that you could make being a man and fucking crying and sharing your emotion unstoppable because it helps you be better. You know what I'm saying? I cry on stage all the time when I talk about personal stuff, man. And it shows people fire and passion.
Yes, sir.
1000%, bro. Favorite
Absolutely.
Luke Combs song?
What was it? Man, right on the spot.
One
She
song.
starts her day off with coffee. I forgot the song. I forgot the name of the song, but I know the lyrics. I know the lyrics.
How does the chorus go?
You want me to sing it?
Go for it, bro.
No, I'm not gonna sing it.
Let
me look it up real quick. Let me look it up. How about that?
But at least you gotta sing me the chorus. It sounds like you had a good voice, bro.
She starts her day off with coffee, ends her day off with a wine taste. Takes forever getting ready, so she's never on time for anything.
Bro, you got a good voice, dude. And you never taking singing lessons before?
No.
That's the next one, dude. Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't laugh. Buddy, I've proven to you I got eye for this shit. I don't mess around. I think you should hit some singing, dude.
Beautiful Crazy. I don't know why it didn't come to my head.
Listen to me.
Another song I like, Bailey Zimmerman. It's Never Coming Home. That's a really good one. I can sing that too, but yeah.
But which the Luke Combs song was what again?
Beautiful Crazy.
Beautiful Crazy. Beautiful Crazy. Listen to me, bro. I like the singing. I like the beard. I like the cowboy angle. I like the comedy, bro. Okay? You're going to hit me up, man. You're going to see that I'm a real one. You're going to hit me up. Anything you need at any time, you reach out. Okay? And the one thing I'm going to be with you is honest. And I'll look at your stuff and I'll be like, you know what? I like this. I don't like this. Keep going, whatever. But you got to be happy, bro. Because remember, bro, we only got one life.
Absolutely. Lose it tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I got no drip in my pocket. Must have forgot it, or maybe I already lost it.